Alright, hello everyone. Today we're going to go over how to use the Disarm Navigator. So first things first, click on the Disarm Navigator, an often overlooked step. This will take you to the next page where you need to click Create New Layer and then click Disarm. So then you have the entirety of the Disarm framework in front of you. You can see all of the tactics in the framework and each technique associated with each tactic. To see the entire framework, you can scroll right and you can scroll left. Additionally, you can look at sub-techniques. So within a technique, if you click the gray bar, you can see each of the sub-techniques that are associated with each technique. All right, so let's say you wanted to see the IDs of the various tactics and techniques. You can click Show IDs, and this will show you the different letters and numbers associated with each ID. Additionally, you can change the layout to a flat layout. Some people prefer this layout to the side layout. Whatever works best for you, you can configure that within the matrix configuration. All right, let's say you wanted to see all of the sub-techniques at the same time. You can click Expand Sub-Techniques, and you can see all of the sub-techniques all at once. If this is just simply too much for you, you can collapse sub-techniques, and you're back to the normal version of the framework. All right, so let's say you wanted to look up the definition of a technique. You can left-click on it and click View Technique. This will open a GitHub page which has the title of the technique as well as a summary of information about it and any other additional pertinent information. All right, so to go back, let's try to find an element within a technique. So let's say you were researching an online campaign and you saw that they were using hashtags. You can use the search function up here and you can type in hashtag, and that will give you all of the techniques where a campaign utilizes a hashtag. Now let's say you wanted to select the one that is closest to what you saw in your campaign. You can click select and you can mark it with a color so that you can view it for future reference later. And you can do that with any technique. You can select it and change the color. And to get rid of the search function, just click search again. And to get rid of the color function, just click it again. All right, so let's say that you wanted to save your work, right? You've tagged two things. You're quite proud of yourself. It's time to either export it to an Excel file, or you can download the layer as a JSON file. And this will allow you to reopen it within the Navigator. So let's go back. And if you click Navigator again, click Open Existing Layer, Upload from Local. That JSON file that we just created, you can open, and you can see the tactics that we tagged are still tagged. All right, so that is a basic overview of how to use the Disarm Navigator. Hope that was useful for you, and good luck.